Hey, what's going on out there, everybody? How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing fabulous. I hope it's a fabulous world for you guys. All right, so I'm here with an instruction manual to the Soundblaster K3 Plus. Now, I didn't see anybody put any instructions into this, okay? But I got it in the mail yesterday, and I'm still learning how to use it. So, one thing I want to tell you is learn how to use it. I was going to send it back because I didn't know how to use it. Like, I was freaking confused about all of it. But I myself, I'm going to lay it down with you. I'm going to go through each description. I'm going to go through everything. So this is the K3, okay? And this is the instructions on how to use it. So if you got some time, definitely watch the video. It'll be very, very useful if you bought this. Because like I said, I didn't understand it. I was gonna send it back. But I always say we gotta give things some chances. So alright, so on this thing you have reverb select and reverb amount. Okay? Tune reverb delay. So this number one knob, which says reverb select. So if you bought this and you're wondering, okay, you're looking at it, look at it, and I'm going to go through all the descriptions with you. Okay. Number two is you select your reverb, what style reverb you want there. You can also do soundboards. So remember that. You can also do soundboards. It'll clap. It'll laugh. Stuff like that. And other one we will have major and minor. Now, if you know anything about singing or something like that, the major and minor are different vocal things. It'll turn your voice into this or turn your voice into that. However way you wanna actually sound. Okay, you have a button over here that says mixin. Now, if you don't push that, hold on a minute. All right, so let's go on with this. All right, so in 6 you have the mixin, like I was saying, and if you don't press that, you're not gonna get any music. If you do music or you do things online, you want people to hear things in the background. They're only gonna hear your voice if you don't push the on and off mixin button. Okay, which I did not know. I found out myself. Okay, that was one reason why I was gonna send it back. But I'm still testing it out. I'm still testing it. All right, so 7. Okay, 7. You have your monitor. If you press that, you're gonna hear yourself talk all the time. So if you don't like hearing yourself talk, do not press that. Okay. Then 8. You have your mix, your FX button. Now that controls all your FX. Okay. If you press that, you're gonna have a reverb in your voice. You're gonna have all kinds of things. But if you don't press the mix and FX button, and you don't know what's going on, if you don't listen to your recordings, you are not gonna have any kind of reverb, any kind of echo in your broadcast. If you're singing, you're not gonna have this. Okay? Come on. Oh, $31 for Giant. One service order, $31. You wanna go? You're gonna take that? All right. So like I was saying, okay. Sorry about that. I had an order coming in. All right, so if you don't press these, you're not going to have FX. Like, you press this one. Now I have reverb, but you don't hear it because I didn't press this button. Now you hear the reverb, okay? You hear the reverb. Before you didn't, I only heard it. So yes, if you don't push them buttons, you're not gonna hear. You're gonna hear the reverb on your side in the monitor. Still there. Then the mixing, you're not gonna have any reverb in your broadcast. So remember that. No reverb in your broadcast. All right? If you don't know this and you record and you think that people are listening and they hear your reverb, okay? Then they're not going to hear it. Okay? Cuz I did a couple recordings. Now I do listen to my recordings. They're not going to hear it. All right? So now you have your treble and your bass. Now this is going to also put treble and bass into your voice. So if you don't want treble and bass into your voice, do not turn that all the way up. I'll keep it in the middle. Okay? I'll keep it in the middle. Because some people were saying in their review of this, and like I said in my unboxing, I did not get this for free. I paid for this. Okay? I don't know how people are getting things for free in the mail, but I pay for all my stuff. All right? So, nobody sends me anything for free. All right? So, you have your bass, your treble. You know, then you have your voiceover. Now, what this voiceover button does, if you're singing and you want to be louder than the music, okay? If you want to be louder than the music, okay? Then this will turn the music down as you're singing. So when you're singing, they don't hear the music. They hear a little bit of it, but it's your voice over the music. All right, so this button right here, this one button. Now, I would have liked it if they put 3 buttons there, because you got 3 mics, okay? You got 3 microphones. So this one has microphone / guitar. But you have on the unit 2 microphone jacks, XRL, okay? So all right. So let's begin this. Let's all right. So if you push this soundboard button. All right. So if you push the soundboard button, this is what you're going to hear. And it's not working right now. So there's something up with that. Oh, there we go. There we go. All right, so you got to turn on the FX button, which means I got to deal with this ridiculous. All right, so yes. So you have to turn on the FX. So if you're in a broadcast and you want to be like, oh, let me do a drum roll. That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna hear the drum roll. All right, that's what you're gonna hear. That's number 1. That's your cheer. People are gonna hear that. But they're not gonna hear it if you don't have the mixer with the FX. So you gotta push the mixer with the FX in order to get that soundboard to go through the microphone. So here we go. So yes, now you hear it. That's number 2. This is number 1 if you didn't hear it. That's number 3. That's number 4. That's number 5. That's number 6. Now, I think there's only 6 here. Yes, there's only 6. So if you want to go back to where you mess with your reverb and your special effects, you got to turn that off. But here's my thing. Here's my gripe here. Okay? Once you turn that off, it goes back to the last window. But it doesn't remember what you did. You still hear my voices the same way. So it doesn't remember what you did. It don't even remember what you the last point where you're at. It forgets where you were. I wish it was a little different, but it's not, okay? And like I said, my whole gripe is they should have put a third microphone button and allowed you to control both XRL microphones. Can you make me a cigarette? And the instrument, okay? Because now I have reverb in my guitar, okay? There's no way to turn that off. There's going to be reverb in the guitar. They should have made the instrument not have a reverb in it. That should have been an option, okay? Now, this also has phantom power. And one thing I got to tell people, don't have the phantom power on when you plug in your phantom powered mic, okay? You could possibly hurt that microphone. Don't go like this with the microphone. Don't ever do these things because there's a shielded thing inside here, and every time you hit that microphone, you're taking the life out of it. So if you want a microphone that has less life on it, keep doing that, okay? Now you also have the line mobile in. Now if you hook your phone up to this, okay, and you're like, I don't hear my phone, turn that up. Then you're going to hear your phone. But that's your mobile line in, okay? So that's going to say, hey, this is how much I want to in. Now this is how, now you have the mobile thing over here. Now I wish they would have put a guitar thing over here, but they put it over there so I hear it lower than the other people. There should have been 2 other knobs for the microphone for what I hear and not what other people hear. So these are things that should have been on this unit, but it sounds pretty nice, you know. So I'm just giving you things that hey, that I think should have been in the video or on the unit itself. But at how much I paid for it, I paid $129 for the unit. Now in the back, connectivity, like I was saying, you have 2 XML ports back here. All right. Now the one thing I was talking about is you have that guitar thing. So if you want to play the guitar, you can play the guitar. I've had it. I'll play it. This is what the guitar sounds like. And you hear that right on the actual headphones. But like I said, if you don't have They should have made that separate, okay? They should have made that separate with no reverb in it, okay? Because who wants reverb in their guitar? I know I don't. All right? Then you have the two headphones. Now, I think they put the two headphones in, so if you take this to a show, you can plug your big speakers and still have your headphones on. Okay? If you don't want to hear people singing, they're singing through the speakers, you can turn them down. And that would have been a good thing to put a couple knobs over here for the two microphones over here, and then the guitar mic. Because if you're a DJ and you don't want to hear the people singing and they suck, then you turn that shit down. You don't want to hear it. All right? You just hear the song. But, oh well. You know. Yeah. Now, in the back of it, you have your ground. Now, if you have a hissing sound in your connection, you need a ground. You can ground this to like the window or the, you know, some metal piece in the house, you know. I would preferably screw something into there and then bring a thing around it and, you know, just put it in the back of the computer. Let that ground off that. Okay. So now you have your line out and your line in. Okay. You also have your mobile device connection back here, which it did come with when I did my unboxing. It did come with a cord for that. It came with the USB cord too, which was really good. You can plug this into a laptop, or it says you can plug it into a power bank. Yes. Plug this into a power bank, plug it into your phone, bam. You know, you got it, you know. Yeah. That'll actually, the mobile in will actually put the video on there and you can do your live broadcast. Okay. You have your line in and your line out. You can put a line in and then bring the speakers out. Okay. So if you hook a stereo up to this and you have that stereo going into this, okay, I don't see anything of, okay, you hook them speakers up to the stereo and then it'll go through the unit and then you can hear them on your headphones. It has a line out too. So if you have some speakers like gaming speakers, like Logitech speakers, then you can hook them speakers up to that and then go through there. All right. So this has already been 18 minutes. So, oh, not Chinese, people. All right. So one, rotate between the different types of reverb. LED on the right indicates reverb selected. 1 through 9. Minus indicates reverb is off. So if I do minus, the reverb is off, okay? Which there is a 0 in this, which means there's 10 selective reverbs, okay? To adjust reverb amount and reverb delay, press down on LED 2 and 3 will display 6. And D, briefly indicate control is switched to reverb amount and reverb delay. Okay, so reverb amount. Okay, so right now I have no reverb in my microphone, okay? So I'm thinking you got to leave it on that screen for a little bit and then go into it, okay? You got to leave it on. You can't be impatient with this because there's so many different features in this. Like, this is the first reverb, okay? This is what you sound when you're in number 1. And it says that, like it says, minus is off. This is number 2. This is what you sound like number 2. This is what you sound like in number 3. This is what you sound like in number 4. This is what you sound like in number 5. This is what you sound like in number 6. This is what you sound like in number 7. Now this is actually the reverb special effects part. I know you love him a long time ago. Even down in my arms, you still want him, I know. This is the echo. This puts an echo in your voice. Now, I would have liked something to where you can have the echo and the reverb at the same time, but they didn't put that out there, so. This is 9, okay? Now, this is supposed to be cathedral. I know, na 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 na. And now we're back to the whole 0, which is no reverb. Now if I change the settings, you give it a little bit, it'll switch to the 1. Now this is 1. This is 3. And there is no, this is like a delay. So this is gonna put my voice in delay. Okay? This is the delay in number 3. This is number 4. Okay? Which sounds totally freaking horrible. This is number 5. Okay? Which sounds even worse than the last one. This is number 6. Now, I did like number 6 because now I sound like a radio DJ. Hey, you're watching 102.5. Let's rock. Now that's pretty good. If I wanted to sound like a radio DJ, I would use that. This is number 7. Now there's a delay there, a big delay. You see, like, it throws my voice in the back of me. This is number 8. Now this is supposed to be a reverb, but it's a delay. Okay, this is the delay. All right, so this is number 9. This is like a cathedral delay. This would be if you were like standing in the back of the cathedral. Okay. What? What? All right. This is number 9. Okay? And this is 0. This is nothing. Okay? So now I have no delay in my voice. Now there's another feature in this that if you push the reverb button, okay? All right? So you can press this. Alright, so now I'm switching it back. I'm switching it back to the. Switching it back to. Oh, come on. Alright, so this is what my voice sounds like in this D mode. Okay. This is B major. Okay. Now I have it in minor, so this is B minor. Okay. So this is B minor flat. Okay. This is C. This is C minor. I know you love him. This is B Our D, this is D minor, okay? Flat, okay? This is D minor regular. This is E flat minor. I know you love him. This is E minor. I know you love him. This is F. F minor. A flat major. Okay? I know you love him. This is 9. Now, I don't know the whole 9 thing, but this is G minor. Okay? This is 9 G minor. I know you love him. Billie Jean is not my lover. This is A minor. I know you love him. This is A minor, not flat. I know you love him. This is D minor flat. Ha 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 ha. This is B minor. And my voice is very, very deep. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So there we go. So how do we get back to the reverb? See, that's what I need. You know, that's what's confusing. Because the product does a lot. Okay? So you push that like that. Alright, well, it seems that you have to wait. So, auto-tune, rotate from 24 bass keytones, display A to 9 from A to G. Auto-tune is off at the bottom of. Refer to auto-tune's selection for details. The delay amount down, reverb. Alright, so mixing off and on. I talked about that. Alright, so that's my overview of the Soundblaster K3 Plus. And right now my voice is really, really sounding crazy. This is LJ, and this is Raincast Radio coming at you. This is not my review. So alright, so y'all have a wonderful day, week,